Hello students, welcome to my channel. I, Zainab Tinwala, lecturer of Organization of Commerce and Management, is going to cover the topic coordinating, which is the fifth function of management. It's from the second chapter from 12th Commerce HSC textbook. So let's begin. Now you say, what is coordination? Now when you see planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling, these are the five basic functions of management. But what is coordination? We don't know. And if we see what happens without coordination is, when you see in that figure, you will see that in absence of coordination, everything is a chaos. So now I'll just explain what is coordination in simple way. Coordination is synchronization of efforts of all the people working in an organization. Like in a simple words, if we say that in an organization, if we have production departments, sales departments, human resource department, finance department, so coordination means synchronizing the efforts of all these departments to make sure that they all are moving in the same direction. Like if I give you an example, like if in an organization where they manufacture shoes, okay, so the sales department gets an order to manufacture 10,000 units of shoes. So what they'll do, they will tell the production department to manufacture the shoes, because the production department will work on the making of shoes. But when will the production department work? When they'll get the raw material. Okay, so once the raw material is brought in, the production of the shoes starts. But when will the raw material department get the buy the raw material? When the finance department approves to buy that raw material. So as you see, the work of all the departments are interrelated. So all the departments have to coordinate with each other in order to ensure unity of action. Actually, coordination is not a separate function of management. We have said that there are five functions of management. There are five basic functions of management, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Okay, but coordination is not the sixth function of management, but it is the essence of management. It is beautifully said that if you see like it's a circle in the diagram, you can see that planning, organizing, staffing, directing forms a circle. Okay, like there it is a continuous process, so they form a circle. So if this circle is a garland, and the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling are the flowers in that, coordination acts as a thread which binds all these flowers. Okay, so coordination acts as a flowers which binds all these flowers together. Actually, when you see in planning which is the first stage of function of management. So in planning, what happens? In planning, the top level management plans for the organizational goals. Okay, then in organizing, keeping the plan which the top level management have planned, organization structure has been developed. So planning, organization goal is decided. In organizing, organizational structure is decided. Okay, so within we move on to staffing. So when keeping the organizational structure in mind, the necessary people are recruited and hired. After that, we did directing. In directing, what happens? In directing, what you want your men to do, that is keeping the plan or the organizational goal in mind, the necessary work or the duties and responsibilities are assigned to the people. So we can say that coordination is required at all stages of functions of management. Okay, or in the process of management. Now we'll see that not even in the process of management or stages of functions of management, but it is required at all level of management also. So as you see in the figure, the top level management needs to coordinate with their subordinates which are in the middle level of management. They need to coordinate to formulate the policies, and while formulating the goals and objectives of the organization, they have to coordinate with the middle level management. Now the middle level management have to continuously coordinate with the bottom level management or the supervisory level of management to see that whether the work is done in accordance with the organization goal or no. Okay, then the lower level management, that is the supervisory level of management, have to coordinate with the workers, okay, as well as with the middle level management. They have to see that the workers are doing their job as per the instruction given. So there has to be coordination at each and every level of management. Now we'll see what is the definition of coordination. Now, according to McFarland, coordination is the process whereby an executive develops an ordinarily pattern of group efforts among his subordinates and secures unity of actions in the pursuit of a common man. Henry Fayol says to coordinate is to harmonize all the activities of the concern to facilitate its working and its success. And Moni and Relay says coordination is orderly arrangement of group efforts to provide unity of actions in the pursuit of common goals. Now this was the definitions which I mentioned in the textbook. Now we'll see actually what is the meaning of coordination. Now coordination between two different functions and all levels of employees is the essence of organization's success. Now as I already mentioned that coordination is not the basic function of management, but it is an essence of organization, or it is the essence of function of management. Okay, that is coordination is required at each and every step or at each and every stage of management, whereas each and every level of management coordination is required. It is an integration of different activities which is essential for their smooth flow. Like as I have already given you an example, like production department, sale department, finance department, purchase department, they all have to coordinate with each other. They have to communicate. They have to synchronize their efforts in such a way that they can achieve the organization goal, and then only the organization will work smoothly. It establishes harmony among all the activities of an organization in achieving the desired goal. When each and every person knows what kind of work they have to do, and when each and every person is assigned a particular work, authority is given, responsibility is given, and there are people who continuously keep watch on what is happening, they coordinate with each other, help them, then there is a harmony among the employees which helps to achieve the organizational goal. Now, in an organization, a number of persons are working together to achieve a common goal. Like there will be 10% working in the production department, there will be 10 persons working in the sales department, there will be 3-4 persons in the finance department. So all these people, there can be hundred or thousands of people who are working in an organization, but they all have to coordinate with each other and work so that they can achieve the organizational goal. Their work is closely linked with each other. Therefore, it becomes necessary to bring together the group efforts and harmonize them carefully. Like if you want to pass your 12th standard exam, all the subject teachers have to coordinate with each other, teach the students have to coordinate with the teacher, then only the syllabus will get complete, then only the teachers will be able to conduct test, then only the students will be able to score better marks in the exams. So each and everything is linked. We cannot say that only 4 subjects will be taught and 2 subjects you won't be taught, then you won't be able to get good grades in your 12th board exam. This will affect your progress ahead. So you can see that each and everything is linked with each other. Coordination will not exist unless efforts are taken to achieve it. So it cannot happen like one person says I don't want to talk with anyone, I will by work whatever work is given to me and I'll do whatever I want. It cannot happen like that. He has to communicate with his superior and his inferior, his subordinates, then only there will be coordination and they will help to achieve the goal. Coordination is the integration and synchronization of the efforts of a group so as to provide unity of action for organizational goals. It is a hidden force which binds all other functions of management. Like how planning was a thinking function. Okay, it like you say it tangible and intangible assets in accounts. So this is an intangible thing which you cannot see, you can just feel it. Okay, so now we can conclude that coordination helps plays a vital role to achieve the objective of an organization. It helps in maintaining harmony and mutual understanding among the members of an organization. In my next video, I'll be doing the importance of coordination. Till then, thank you.